LGD's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. LGD's turn to ban. LGD's turn to ban. Dire team pick. LGD's turn to pick.
Shadow Demon.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. LGD's turn to pick.
Not polished Dota makes the most entertaining games sometimes.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ooh.
Dire team pick.
Bad Rider!
LGD's turn to ban.
Morphling.
Dude, look at the picks. Look at the picks, man. Their first pick, yeah, and they banned Earth Spirit, which is I think was it with you? So this hero, you play at this LGD, you want to ban Earth Spirit.
10 seconds remaining.
Earth Spirit is like one of their best heroes for the team, not only just for y'all. And they go with the SD Morph, dude. I mean, Morph is OP. So what can they do here against the Morph? Is Elder Titan available? That's number 1. But they can't really pick Elder Titan anymore because they have Sand King and Bat.
So Elder Titan not really available. What else can you do? Puck is always maybe good because it's a hero that can silence them all without having to worry about the Lincolns.
Yeah, Doom him. But they have Bat and Sand King. They also
AA,
can't,
of course.
they can't pick Doom.
Well, game's over. Is that what you're telling me, Winter? Let's pack it up, go
No,
home.
I'm trying to figure out what can they do because they have picked Sand King and Bat. A lot of the heroes that are good against Morph are in this role. I mean, there's Terrorblade. Terrorblade is quite good against Morph. But then there's a SD, you know. SD is good against Terrorblade.
Yeah. Oh, see what they go for. Silencer banned out. So taking away the Ice Blast as well as the silences. Silencer is very good against the morphing if you catch him before he does manage to start morphing string.
Yeah, the thing is like they need to contest the lane. I think that's also very important. They have to have a way where they pick a self-sufficient carry so the supports can roam and be free and pressure.
Oh, Night Stalker with Sand King and Bat Rider. This is very, like, 2 melee supports most likely with Sand King and Night Stalker. Very aggressive kind of from LG.
What if Bat Rider is the support? Lul.
Maybe. We've seen that before.
Yeah, it's from this team. Yeah, exactly. It's from. Y'all played the Bat Rider support. I wasn't a big fan of it, but
5 seconds remaining.
They definitely did run it.
See what EHOME gets in response to what looks to be a lot of aggression. I mean, for LGD, it's kind of like, let's run at you, let's dive onto your towers, let's go for the kills. How aggressive we can play.
Pressure, yeah. They need to just do this pressure against the Morph. Like most of the games you see the Morph have a very like easy time. It's like they didn't do anything to slow the hero down. I don't think you can let Morphing free farm. Like there's nothing that you can trade well with. Like even AM, because Morphing peaks faster than AM, then it will be also a problem.
There's some strategy in mind for LGD. They've had most of the draft to kind of deal with the Morphing. I mean, they saw it in the first two, so at least they can adjust accordingly.
Yeah, ET is good for EHOME. They need like a strong laner right now so that the pressure can be dealt with. They're basically going to anticipate the pressure coming from these 3 picks here to the Morphing's lane, so they need someone to deal with it. Yeah, it's like ET, there is, I mean, Sada is so not so good. That's Undying. Undying Morph is okay, because you can replicate him and get another Tombs. Yeah, I think I kind of like those two the most.
I like the Undying with the double Tombstone is always really cool to see.
But you don't have stuns, that's the thing with SD Undying.
Yeah. Potentially problematic when you're talking about heroes like Night Stalker, Sand Bat Rider. These are just supports and offlaners, but they're very elusive and were fast in the case of Night Stalker. You kind of need the stuns and the lockdown to kill these heroes.
Yeah, but you think about it, right? If you pick Undying, you have no stuns. But the sole purpose for the Undying is just to secure the Morph and be useful in the team fight.
Maybe you get those stuns out of your mid laner or your off laner as well. Like you can pick like a Dragon Knight for mid, you can get an off laner with some initiation. Definitely potential to make up for that lack of stuns in other areas. Undying, there we go. We've got the Undying with the Morphling, secure the lane, and also have that double Tombstone. How does OD match up against Morph?
It's good. Like before I used to counter Morphing more, because the attribute shift doesn't cost mana now. So I mean, you still take away mana for the wave and the adaptive strikes. It's still, but you know, OD is a kind of slow hero as well. I'm not sure how much he counters the Morphing directly now. But Mirana with SD, so it's a mid Mirana. They have a stun already to follow up the disrupt.
Yep.
Wave clear.
Definitely a pretty stable mid laner that's not going to do anything too flashy, but will kind of get the job done and pair up with the Shadow Demon nicely. So does give EHOME some playmaking potential, something that their first 3 picks didn't really have. I mean, Morphling, of course, when he gets items, he gets his Ethereal Blade, can kill people, but before that point, they don't have many big hero killers, which is going to be, I guess, the Mirana's job now.
They need like a team fight hero now, like for EHOME, the last pick, like some Tide. Doom might be too greedy. I think I like Tide more, like something that's like disable a big AoE.
The thing, I think Doom doesn't give him enough lockdown. Puck gets banned out, so that could have been a possibility. You have the Dream Coil there.
What else? Some stuns.
There's like the Centaur.
Centaur's okay. Yeah, Centaur's okay.
What else are they going to be considering here? Wonder if they think of any hero that could match up well against Bat Rider, but I mean, Morphling's going to build Lincolns. Mirana can even build a Lincolns if they need.
I think it's fine. They just need like a teamfight hero, I feel. Because right now their teamfight is very light, just a Tombstone. Not much teamfight. Maybe some,
last ban.
Some Enigma, you know, we saw that last game, a bit more greedy.
Yep. And LGD need a carry, most likely. They're looking for Army's hero, Gyrocopter banned out, and be a last pick Brewmaster. There's some teamfight.
There's still Brew, okay. Brew is also good, like similar to the Tide. Similar, like, reasoning, and it's very good against this OD because you can use either your mischance, the Drunken Haze, or you can just keep throwing him up in the air.
Yeah, I definitely like this pick. If he gets something out of that offlane,
better than the Tide, honestly.
Yeah, it offers just a bit more. Tide's like a one and done. You throw that ultimate, you're done. You've stunned people. You're not going to offer a lot more. The Brewmaster with all the utility coming out of his Primal Split can potentially be more impactful. Medusa picked up though. Well, they're going very greedy on LGD's side, but perhaps thinking they can get away with it against some Morphling.
So against greed, you go greedier.
They're going safe lane OD as well. It looks like maybe is going to be playing a mid Medusa against the Mirana.
Yeah, and then OD is going. OD safe lane against. I think it's a good matchup though for Panda. As Panda just like throws the haze on you.
Why not? It seems to me like that should be perfectly fine as well. They may. That's the thing for LGD. They're going to be conflicted. Do we pressure the Morphling's lane or do we secure the safe lane for the OD?
It's a support Bear Rider. Oh my god. So Bear Rider and OD. If these two is together, you get infinite mana. Sticky, sticky,
That's
sticky.
true. That is some
Annoying shit.
interesting Dota mechanics in place there. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun to deal with.
Fun for the bat, not fun for the other guy.
Absolutely. Fun to watch, Winter. Here we go. It is LGD versus EHOME. A must-win game for LGD. They've already got 4 losses.
How about EHOME?
They're 3-3. So the way every team's playing 8 games. So if you go 4-4, I don't know if you're going to get to the playoffs. If you lose 5 games, I want to say you're almost guaranteed eliminated at this point. There's a couple teams who don't. Virtus Pro are 4-2. TNC are also 4-2. And then everyone else has at least 3 losses. So there's 3 teams with only 2 losses right now.
Alright.
Who are likely to be in the playoffs. So
Gotcha.
LGD, even if they win their last 2 games, may be screwed. They may not even make it to the playoffs with 2 wins here. For EHOME, 2 wins, and they should probably be in the playoffs. EHOME, the team that was not even meant to be here.
LGD only has a slight chance, right?
Yeah. I imagine they have to win their games and then also have
Hope on other
some
people
things
losing.
go their way. Yeah,
Yeah.
they need some help from some friends elsewhere in the tournament.
Some
Need
friends.
that Ruru impact. I don't know. Call in some favors. Get the LGD Mafia onto them. EHOME contesting with the level 1 Undying. Not a hero you really want to fight into at level 1. They've got Disruption into Arrow. This should hit. Yeah, you betcha. That's going to be a first blood onto FY, I can only imagine. A couple more right clicks. He should be going down here. They get the first blood, and they should be able to get this bounty rune as well. He's going to stick it out. He gets the rune. He may pay for this with his life. The napalm stack's kind of adding up here. Wine needs to be careful. He's got 4 stacks on himself. He's actually in trouble. He should go down here. Yao just trying to take the fight here. He's going to take a lot of right-click damage in return, but he's going to get the kill, then should pay for it with his life. Meanwhile, Medusa does get chased down. TY unable to finish off Yao there. So a 2-for-1 trade in EHOME's favor.
So the runes are also 2 apiece. No, 3 for 1.
It was 3 going the way of LGD, with maybe securing that top rune. He paid for it with his life, but he got the rune. Oh, Chicken's just like, I'll fight you, level. Not getting the best with that Miss 6 snake coming out, so...
I mean, this is a usual lane but unusual roles. Usually the Stalker is the support and the bat is the off lane.
Correct, yeah, we're seeing the core Night Stalker come out.
Which is really good now, because of the talents. His first talent is HP and then you get the 15 strength later, then you have damage at 20.
Well, seeing HYM secure this top lane. You want to dual lane us? Well, my Undying is going to help secure the Morphling's lane and get him some farm. Very likely we see these offlaners for LGD can't even get up to the Morphling to stop them going for the CS right now. So definitely proving difficult for them to pressure the Morphling's lane.
They're using 3 people and LGD is only using 2. The Sand King is securing bottom and he's also getting levels. I think I would say grand scheme of things is still okay for LGD because they're gonna try to hold the lane without dying, wait for the night time. Maybe the Sand King will rotate in when that happens and pressure the Morphling.
Yep. Yeah, disruption up top. They get the full body box around FY, only now getting freed up here. Almost brought down. He works. He ended up dying. HYM, that's Soul Rip. Ooh.
And the Soul Catcher plus Soul Rip. Pain in the
Soul Strat.
So the Sand King is probably thinking right now, should he be moving to the top soon? Because bottom is more or less Gucci. Look at the CS. Panda only has 1 CS. I think he's definitely going to think about whether he should be moving soon.
Yep. What the call is going to be for now. It does look like he is headed towards that middle lane. Still going to be able to find some kills around that
middle
area.
lane is like not the lane that you want to go to.
Triple leap. Good luck getting kills there. Essentially no chance to get.
I mean, do you like the change on that? Or do you prefer the old leap?
No, he's going mid. He's being scouted by an observer ward. I'm not really sure if this is going to amount too much. It's definitely different. I don't know if I don't know how much I like it. Like when I play Mirana, it's like often as support, and I want to give my carry that leap movement speed buff, you know?
Oh,
or I mean attack speed buff,
yeah,
sorry.
The attack speed.
Yeah, and the fact it's only you getting the attack speed and for such a short amount of time, it doesn't seem as strong. I mean, the strong part is obviously you have 3 charges, but...
So right now the Sand King has finally arrived at top lane. They're trying to just make sure that nothing, like the Night Stalker doesn't die until nighttime. Then they're gonna start to, you know, maybe make some aggressive moves after that. But maybe they can catch out the SD in a bad spot.
The other team just planning down some wards to try and protect themselves against this aggression coming in. But yeah, there's 3 heroes up top now.
Oh, yeah,
I believe so. Yeah, they've seen him now with the ward. They know he's up here, so not be caught by surprise. Both other 1v1 lanes kind of just being pretty static now. We shouldn't be seeing kills in those other lanes. Any aggression is going to be coming mostly from this top lane. HYM, this is such a hard hero to pressure. The Undying is just going to stand here throwing decays at you, and these are heroes that need to be careful. They're going to, again, get the catch onto FY with the disruption. Just do some harass with the soul catcher. Not going to go for a kill. No follow-up from the Morphling.
Nighttime.
Here we go. Nighttime has arrived, as you're mentioning here. Bounty runes being picked up by LGD in the top lane, so nice little experience boost for them. Like anything too crazy happening. Mid pretty even on CS. Bottom lane, OD doing pretty well as expected. No big surprises in those 2 lanes.
This NS is not having a good time. He's still level 2, even though nighttime.
He is. As an offlaner, that's the thing. He's at core. Gonna find an Undying here. Can they get the kill? He's got 10 magic stick charges. I don't think so. He gets a 2 hero decay.
16 strength. Good luck.
Yeah. Gonna maybe just try to fight his way out of this one, but with the Firefly over the top, HYM could actually be in some trouble here. Level 2 Soul Rip to heal himself back up. He should still die here. He's gonna have another decay. Can he get the 3 heroes? He's got a magic stick as well. Does not get it off. Does end up going down. LGD get themselves on the board there. Perhaps overestimating just how tanky he was by a little bit. Not the biggest deal though, I feel.
Undying is doing his thing, you know. Morphing is still farming. He can die like once, twice now. Nighttime. He's absorbing all the pressure. That's what the Undying pick here is meant to do.
He died so that they could secure Morphling, even more farm. That was essentially what happened there.
And at the same time, LGD is doing the right thing coming here, but they have to deal with the Undying. They can't just go to the Morphling.
The Yao trying to farm some sacks. Level 2 Firefly here. Y is going to come in. Really sure they can contest one too easily. Oh, that arrow hit. Old Chicken was looking for the initiation onto FY. Waveform is going to go through. It looked like CTY just trying to cure some of those last hits here, and it could be EHOME who get turned around on here. FY to use this nighttime advantage, but is just going to get back to his tower. I am continuing to just spam out those decays. Man, is he annoying.
Yep, he's doing a really good job of securing the Morphing's lane. The Morphing has so far been uncontested despite what 3 heroes in his lane. Like, he is unscathed.
And this mid lane maybe is continuing to farm. Is this a problem for EHOME that Medusa and OD are just kind of free farming?
I think it's... I'm not sure though, like the matchup, because I think Ultra late game Medusa does well against like Morphing, but the thing with Morphing is because he peaks very fast for Ultra late gamer. That's like the reason why he's so powerful.
Primal split on mid. Yep, they're going in mid lane. They try and initiate onto Somnus, maybe getting the double TP to try and protect him. Does get off the Stone Gaze thanks to the Magic Wand, and this should just be enough to save his life. Don't think they're going to have the follow-up unless he sticks around for too much longer here. The arrow goes flying, not going to hit, just gets a creep here. Now the Burrow Strike going through, catches HYM. Doesn't catch Faith Beyond as he pops out. AFY is rotated into the mid lane as well, and it's Batrider. Yeah, with nade pumps over the top of them. Have they got detection? No, they do not. The Moonlight Shadow will help get them back to safety, and neither team loses anyone there. A ambitious gank coming in from the Primal Split of Faith Beyond, but not quite getting the damage done to get the kill. If they'd managed to knock it off the Stone Gaze, it would have definitely been a kill.
The reaction as well from LGD, saving the Dusa there. So, like, well played by both teams, I think. EHOME is also trying to, at the same time, even though they're securing the Morphling's farm, they want to slow down the Medusa's farm. Like, you were talking about Medusa and OD late game, right? Does Morphling worry about that?
Yeah.
I think if they are both equal farm, I think yes. Because LGD has, like, essentially 2 position 1 heroes, right? The OD and Medusa.
Faith Beyond at bottom being chased down now. He's got a TP, but not going to be able to TP away from this Spyro Strike as well as the Astral Imprisonment. Faith Beyond will do what he can, but only will die to Armin, who secures the kill. Hey, yes, he's the one who set it up, Winter. Come on. That was all him. Chased that brewer around. He was like, team, come in. Got this kill. Arrow onto the Batrider at bottom. Old Chicken. Not sure he's going to go for this kill. Only 3 points in the Star Storm. Not going to find it, as Invis Rune up top is picked up by Medusa. Pretty even opening We'll see how Morphling does, because he's the hero that kind of peaks when he gets that Lincoln's Ethereal.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to go late game.
It's not only that, like the Shadow Demon is very useful against Medusa later. Like that's the thing, you know, it's just not just the Morphling. Undying, Shadow Demon, they're all very good in the team fights against their lineup. The Tombstone, the Disrupt, and even the Panda and the Mirana late game with items is also very scary because of his stats. He has very
often
high LGD.
Yeah, and often you'll have like around 23 to 25 minutes, you'll have that Lincoln's Ethereal Blade, and at that point, EHOME could just push with double Tombstone from the Morphling with the Lincoln's Ethereal Blade. They're going to have an insane team fight. So.
Triple Tombstone if you count the 15 talent, if the Undying dies.
Tombstone on death, there we go. Is the way to go about it. I'm hearing he needs to buy a refresher as well.
Yeah, but lucky for them, they have to start to clear out the zombies.
Zombies, yeah. I don't think you can hit 2 tombstones at once with.
No, don't.
You could probably
so.
hit, yeah.
The special doesn't. It doesn't hit like even if you like when you hit the stubborn wards, it doesn't hit. Or you need to click on them.
Yeah, they're basically structures. So. All right. Well, we'll see FY with it being daytime taking over this mid lane, trying to get some levels on farm. He's got phase boots up and working on an Urn of Shadows here. Meanwhile, EHOME getting down some deep wards. We'll find the Medusa farming by the secret shop here. You know what's going on here. The question is, can they get this kill? Why? Well, the gig's up. He gets scouted out, and FY immediately rotating in from mid lane gets hit by an arrow, and that's going to be used just to help get them the hell out of there. They do not want to take this fight. They may even have to use an invis here if they want to try and get out of this one. Why? Kind of being left to the wolves for the time being. Yao's rotated in as well. Why? Not going to chase. Doesn't have the stun. Didn't have Victoria in range to get the Burrow Strike off him. See, a Burrow Strike now is actually Shadow Demon walks back in and may pay for this one with his life. The Tombstone coming in. Why? In some trouble here. Gets healed up for the time being. That's going to save him for now. And this Mirana is just taken apart. Yao's Batrider Victoria now in trouble as she will get back to the high ground with the Burrow Strike. Incoming is CTY with the Morphling. Gets the couple of right clicks to secure the last hit and gets the Shrine on his way out. Great move coming in from the Morphling.
Yep,
get the kill and the Shrine. Yep.
Undying is still really hard to fight with. They pop the Moonlight Shadow. They're looking to try to grab this Dusa if they can. 3 heroes top. Primal Split out.
Hard kill, but we'll see. Yeah, with the Primal Split, there's the body block. Faith Beyond, not going to go for the Primal Split right away. Is he going to chase for this one? Doesn't look like it. Stone Gaze used very preemptively there.
Yep, basically like LGD's plan right now is they're gonna have 3 support heroes and 2 position 1 will take all the farm. These 3 guys, they just need like double daggers and maybe some small items on the Night Stalker. Their job this game is primarily to give vision and to protect the 2 position
arrow
1.
Bottom. They got the Disruption arrow combo and they find the kill on the OD. This OD has been free farming away, 68 CS with 27 denies. Gets found out there.
Oh, he was really close to the Midas. That was a big kill.
There's a big CS discrepancy between him and the Morphling. Morphling with 106 last hits. A lot of those are coming from the jungle, but...
It's Morphling, man. He farms really fast. The stats.
Agi. The way to go. He's going to have that Lincoln Sphere in no time at all.
I mean, pretty much right now, they have to figure out how to get their daggers on the Sand King and the Bat, because they're both supports. And NS is also not having too much farm. Like, that's the thing that they need to figure out. They need to sort out in the few minutes here. It's gonna be the second night. They have to try and make a successful play, get a kill somewhere. Try to
bottom lane looks perhaps where they want to go. Yeah, there was a Burrow Strike initiation, but the Tombstone protecting EHOME. Well, Yao actually runs into the Shadow Demon here. He's got a disruption here. Yeah, nice try and TP out from that one. Innocence says no, as Yao should be chased down here. The question is, can he use his Firefly to juke his way out of this one? It looks like that may be the case. The question is, how long can he stay alive since he does not have a TP? The answer is going to be enough time. Old Chicken could chase after. No leap charges left. Looks like Yao will get back to safety. Nighttime. So you think they need to get a few key kills here with the Night Stalker then, during this period?
If they can, or they should like follow the course around and protect them. That's like the 2 options they have right now, because they already have really good vision now. Look at their vision for LGD. 3 good wards protecting the mid section and 1 ward in their jungle.
The top comes Yao. Finds Old Chicken. Back in mid. Oh, they get the Primal Split
silence. Oh no. That's not good.
Can they get a kill with this Cyclone? Could set up an arrow off of this potentially. Here comes the TP in from the Mirana. Cyclone's going to end as now the chase is on. The arrow going to go flying through. Only hits a creep though. That was the big initiation they needed if they wanted extra kills. They're still going to get one in the Batrider. Morphling showing up to the party. It's a 5v5 in the mid lane. Over-aggression coming in from Wise Shadow Demon, who will get picked apart. Perhaps underestimating just how many LGD had. They had numbers, and they're going to push forward thinking they can maybe deal with this.
They can't fight away from the Tombstone. The Tombstone, it was a level 4 Tombstone. They can't really fight too far away from it. They want to fight around it, and with the Panda Ultimate. Once the Panda Ultimate is over, it's not good for them to like keep chasing.
Do you want to go back in knowing that that Primal Split is down perhaps, but see the Undying and then they also see Mirana, and that perhaps signals to them there's a few too many heroes here to mess around with.
Back to farming, man.
Yeah, I'd say that LGD's FY and Victoria still lurking around mid, but it just feels hard for them to get kills because both OD and Medusa are farming. You've got Midas OD, Mask of Madness, Medusa. It is really farming for LGD.
I think they're still doing the right thing, so this is what they have to do, like to try to create the opportunity, even though it doesn't present itself right now. They need to try, because if everyone is farming, then somebody's gonna die somewhere.
Right now it's EHOME pushing forward. They've got the Lincoln Sphere back at base on the Courier for the Morphling. He'll get to work on that Ethereal Blade, I imagine, next. Top lane, Ame gets himself a tier 1 tower and starting to press forward with a Blink Dagger queued up. So he'll have some extra initiation potential himself, as well as a nice offensive item. And the big thing you mentioned is how do LGD get their Blink Daggers? Batrider at 700 gold, Sand King at 1400. It looks like Victoria is going to be the main focus as far as the two go.
Yeah, I guess I would say it's more important because Lesser is like still like a minute cooldown, and Sand King stun you can always have it. So it's better for Sand King to have the dagger, from my perspective now. So they're gonna force the tower EHOME here to drop the Tombstone and try to siege with the wagon coming in. And at
this point, LGD not really looking to fight. Yeah, OD's gonna TP all the way back to Fountain, so this tower is dead at this point.
He gets a dagger, so he wants to fight.
For that instead of the 4-star, probably gonna see that Hurricane Pike as well. Looks like for now, LGD just getting some wards down, trying to finish off their Blink Daggers. They're going to invis up. Are they going to go back in for a fight here? They're setting up for bottom lane, and Ame does not want to get close to this tower. Things coming in. The invis being used here. They see it on the Morphling, and they seem to know fully well exactly where EHOME are and what they're up to. Problem is, LGD are going to give up another tower at this rate. They don't have some way to engage.
Because the Morphling is strong enough. Like that's why I said he picks faster as a hero. Like he's strong enough to take all these fights, push towers, whereas the other two, Dusa and OD, they are like they need some more items, like one more item.
Base is on. EHOME have 5 heroes here though. They may just look to turn and fight here. FateBeyond does have the Primal Split, does not get it off initially, but the arrow hits with the Tombstone, the waveform, and that's going to be a dead Sand King. There's the Primal Split. FateBeyond now going to pop the ultimate. Turns, throws the stun, Somnus, maybe he's out of mana, he's also been cycloned up. This is looking really bad for LGD. This Tombstone placed right on top of the Medusa, who does get banished after dying here. The Sand King's going to buy back TP into the Shrine here, try and save the Medusa, that's kind of the call here, but it's too late. The Morphling bursts her down with the Adaptive Strike. FateBeyond's ultimate has ended here, and with the Epicenter coming in here, the Sand King's trying to bring down EHOME, but they're just too tanky. The OD ultimate gets him lower, but not quite enough still, and CTY, his Morphling is just tearing them apart, and Astral is going to try and buy time for OD. Can he blink out of this one? He's looking for it, he won't get it off, and it's CTY getting a couple more kills. It's an ultra kill at 17 minutes in for a Morphling. Well,
it's like
that's a dieback on Sand King, an ultra kill on Morphling.
That feels like a GG move there.
It does have that feel to it, Winter. That was everything from LGD throwing at EHOME there.
This is why Morphling is so strong. How can a carry get to this stage so quickly? Like he's a hard carry, he's as strong as Medusa late game, or even arguably stronger.
Saying this, OS Frog, get on the case. Address this hero.
I mean, they were like taking the fight too forcefully as well. I think if they fought around the shrine before that, it was fine. But once they chased past the shrine and they went to around the Ancients area, and the Undying dropped the Tombstone, I think that was the point where you can't fight into that. And then Medusa didn't want to run, he was just standing and hitting the Tombstone. That was a bad fight after that.
Well, EHOME say, we won one fight, let's go win another. They smoke up immediately looking for a follow-up fight. It is daytime. catch eyes. Can they get a disruption off? That's going to be the hard part. Sand King may be able to scout them out and either initiate with the Burrow Strike or at least use it to flee.
I mean, if they win one more fight, I think this Morphing cannot be stopped at all.
And that was Sand King's Blink Dagger money that he spent to buy back there. Yeah. Top lane, CTY, taking a few hits. Now going to invis up here. Looks like they should be able to initiate in if they want to. Old Chicken does not have the arrow though. Thinking about going forward, but they're just getting zoned out. They say, look, let's not force things here. We're going to get towers. Bottom lane, it is a Medusa counter pushing a tier 1. So if EHOME want, they can go back and defend this one. And it looks like that's going to be the call. Brewmaster's already TPing in just to make sure that Medusa doesn't get anything for free. 19-minute Ethereal Blade. I talked about like 22 to 25 Winter. This is a whole lot faster.
Wasn't Miracle faster the other day? Was it 17?
With Lincoln's and Ethereal?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
The game against did you watch the game against EG?
Yes. Yeah. The Dream League, yeah. No, I know the one you mean now. Yeah, EG got pummeled in that game. Batrider's, he can't really steal this. Hasn't got a Blink Dagger. An easy Roshan for Morphling, and well, now he's got Ethereal Blade, Aegis. He can walk around with 900 health and try and shotgun some people down.
Yep, and he, you know, we talk about the double tombstone. I think the game might even be over before he reaches level 20.
Bye-bye.
See you.
These Blink Daggers, Winter, are not coming. That is the biggest issue for LGD right now. Yao was close. He was up to 1750. But CTY is on the case, taking him out. And CTY, knowing how far ahead he is and how easily he can kill people, has a Blink Dagger queued up. He's going to be looking for pickoffs all over the place. Good luck staying alive against this Blink Morphling.
I mean, I don't think they can do much anymore now.
Can they just go high ground even, you think?
I mean, they're just going to wait. I mean, LGD is just going to wait for the high ground.
Bottom lane. They're going to look for the killer, maybe. Does burn his mana, so he actually can't disrupt. Now he's going to look for the TP out. Adaptive Strike is there. Morphling says hello. Maybe says goodbye.
He gets a Medusa. Very useful.
That feels good. For a good 50 seconds now as well. Well played by the Shadow Demon to lock him in place and buy time for help to show up. There we go. Yeah, CTY's Blink Dagger online. Level 18, a bit. 20, not quite.
Yeah, this LGD feels like they've already given up.
Went for the waveform range, not the Agi. I feel like I've seen most Morphlings go for the Agi, but...
just now I saw the Morphling in the game just now. He went, who was it? I can't remember who was it. He went for the range as well.
Gotcha. On the Infamous game, right? Their carry?
Katara? Yeah. I think it's... Maybe it wasn't that game. I think it's okay. The range though is very nice.
Yeah. Like, I think they're both fine. I feel like I've seen more of the agility, but not too big a deal by any means. Here comes Morphling. I want to keep eyes on him because he's the one who's going to look to jump in and delete a hero from this map. Shadow Demon Disruption going to help lead the push as well. Morphling blinks in, gets the shotgun off, doesn't get the kill, but the waveform will finish it off. Lincolns will block the Burrow Strike as well, and nothing LGD can do about that one except see their tier 3 tower go down. Next in line will be the Rax. Faith Beyond throws out Drunken Hazes, making this even more difficult to push. Morphling getting thrown under again, and we'll keep seeing these Shadow Demon Morphling illusions just destroy the EHOME buildings. 22 minutes in, Rax is down. It feels pretty grim for LGD Winter.
I just want to see the double tombstone.
I wouldn't mind that. He's level 19 Winter, he's almost there. He's got a DD rune up top, so I think that's what he may want to go for before they fight or push again. He's even been given a bottle. Good guy Faith Beyond passes DTY a bottle for the DD, and very likely we see them break high ground. They've still got 2 minutes left on this Aegis. With that, I just don't see LGD defending, and once you're down 2 lanes of Rax, it feels like it is actually game over. Not even needing the Ethereal Blade, he kills FY. Going to use that long cooldown. I say long cooldown, it's a 20-second cooldown. But now he's ready to go. Now he can shotgun. Once again, Yao's Blink Dagger is up, but not really something that's going to be all too helpful against the Morphling, who does have a Lincoln Sphere. Oh, yeah. Okay, went looking for him. We'll find him now, and there we go. Deleted from the map. His Blink Dagger freshly bought means he does not have a buyback. And this game went to really all but over at this point. Morphling's going to chew apart the tier 3 tower with his double damage rune. Plus 290 damage. That is absurd. Primal Split comes out. They do take out the Tombstone here. Morphling's looking for the kills. He doesn't care about the buildings. CTY. What a superstar. Absolutely demolishing LGD here. That will do it as he gets himself a triple kill. Be on God, like he wants Arme as well. He'd give him the ultra kill, give him the rampage, goddammit. CTY is absolutely destroying them and will not get any further kills here as EHOME secure themselves.
The stand-in team, man. The last minute addition to the tournament.
About being a stand-in. He's gone from standing in to have as a player to standing in as a team. They've got TNC left, so